keeping.
So basically, what I'm talking about today is very serious, and it's like, I think I got like a new song or something, and I'm trying to share, because like I got a new plug that I'm just like trying to share. That's basically why I'm making this video. And I'm also making this video for me, because before I got to the place where I am today, I always wish someone told me all the things I know now. So I'm trying to like tell me in a way, or like someone who's at the point where I was, all these things now. Yeah. So, and I also have notes, because I'm not trying to make mistakes. I'm serious, but like I'll try and like make it like on a lighter note, because nobody's like trying to be all up in their faces or whatever. I'm also making this video so that we'll do better. We have to do better than our parents did, because that's the way it works. They will do better than their parents did, and la 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 la, and our children will also do better than us. So it's just a circle, and we need to like get in. Yeah, Jen's acting up. What we gonna do? Nigeria, they'll not give us lights. NEPA, PHCN, EEDC. I don't know the name. Whatever. Okay, this is a broad topic, so I just want to like touch like on an overall view, because if we really want to go deep on this, we're going to be here forever and ever and ever. Yeah. Then yeah, I'm talking from like experience, because you will not know how hot a pot is until you touch that pot. You know what I'm saying? You might measure how hot that pot is, but you actually know that that pot is that hot unless you've experienced how hot that pot is. Think about it. Yeah. So the way some parents, not basically we Africans, but like generally parents use harsh words, honestly, and like physical correction, physical beating as like a way to correct a child. I don't think it's effective at all, because it just like it causes this pushback, and like has this like pushback mentality, like it's not beating, they're going to beat me. What's going to happen after that? Like, I'm still going to be here, I'm still going to be alive, blah blah blah, nothing's going to happen. So it doesn't really like have the effect you want, because most times they do have like good intentions when they try to like use that mode of correction, because that's basically the one they know. But in my case, it's not effective. It just causes like, it even causes like an overall problem with authority, where you're like, you'll be having like probably having issues in like school, because you're just like all the time. So school, you're like, if you're like grown and like you're at work, you're still like having that mentality, like square up, beating, this is what we know. And if you think of it, all the like correction you're trying to do, you're not correcting my body, because it's my mind. My mind is where like who I am, what I do, it's the source of like what is happening to this body, or how it's moving, or whatever. So you have to actually get to the source, not through my body to like get me to do stuff. Because people say, do what you want with my body, you can have my something, so you can have my mind, but do what you want with my body, because that one doesn't really affect me. And the correction is in the best interest of the children. So I also think parents should use like reference to God's authority, because the way he works is like he tells you what's up. He's not going to hide that. Like, he's going to tell you what's up and the consequence of your actions and stuff. But the way he's going to stop you from doing that is with love. He's not going to like be harsh, or so think about it. Yeah. And later on they'll use the like spare the rod and spoil the child quote. I feel like that quote is taken very literally, but it's not supposed to be taken literally. It's like a constructive rod, not a literal rod. Exactly. Still don't blame them, by the way. This way also leads to like bad coping mechanisms where you like lock up, you build your walls, and you're like cold because you're hurt basically. So that's another problem. And but the thing is that us, the children, as adults, we have to actually make conscious decisions and steps to heal in order to take care of ourselves and take care of the people we care about. Because if not, when you have walls up and you're cold and all, you're not really going to like take care of even yourself and let yourself be vulnerable and like love and whatnot, you know. Now this is where God comes in the picture, in the healing part, because he conquers everything we love. So he will grant you healing if you move towards him. Like if you take any step to like get closer and actually ask for healing, and it will happen. You will get healed. So the healing grace of God is available to everyone. I know you might think like I wasn't good enough, or like I'm cold, or like I've done this, or I've not done this, or I tried to do this, or blah 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 blah. Whatever reasons you have, like you've not actually come and like and tried, or asked for that healing. Just forget about it, and no matter what, he's still going to be there. That's the kind of like relationship you should have with your parents. Because even if you like mess up, like you are in like a real situation and like a real problem, who should you be able to run to? Your parents. But like in the situation where it's like it's a harsh, abrasive relationship, you can't really come to them and say, oh, this happened, because you will not be received. That's basically it. But in that, I don't know how to put what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying my best. Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, so do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Strength. I will strengthen you and help you. There's going to be like a wedge for when you're standing and you're going to be able to stand. That's basically what I think it means, and that's how I feel like there's a wedge that I can stand. When you have that wedge and you have that backup and you have that strength, you can actually go to like the point in your mind that like the struggle or the trauma or the problem is, and you can overcome it, because it has happened. There's nothing you can do. It's going to be there, and it's just going to be causing problems, and then you probably, if the slightest thing just reminds you, like waves your mind about like the trauma, even if you're like chilling and you're forgotten about it for that particular moment, anything that just reminds you about it, you just have PTSD, or you have panic attacks and you're not able to breathe, and you just plummet and go back to that place where you're like down and just you know. But I'm not like saying that if you get these steps and you heal and everything, you will not go back to that, like you will not have any struggle, or you will not be sad again, or like everything will just be rainbows and colors and beautiful and blah blah blah. It's basically not like that. There will still be struggles, there will still be problems, there will still be like stuff that will happen that you will not like, and it will be a problem. But the thing is, you will not go back to that place, that like really sad, that place that you were, because there'll be hope, and you would have help. You will not be helpless. Yes. Then okay, this is another aspect in which I'm just going to say it's very small. I'm not going to like go inside, but I feel like that's why when I was there, that's why a bunch of us like psychoactive drugs. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Because in my own case, that's basically why I did like them, because they give you that sense of euphoria. Even if you don't get that sense of euphoria, you get that sense of numbness, and you don't really feel. So you're just like, you can like go through it. You can for that particular moment, But the thing is that when you've actually taken those steps to heal, sober or not, or anything else, you're still going to be good. I said good, I didn't say great. It is good. Some days are better than others. That's just how it is. Back to the parent aspect. The point is that when you actually have this effective correction, the sense the child is going to have when they actually make a mistake is not, oh, I'm going to get hurt or harmed because I made a mistake. It's going to be, oh, I've disappointed this person in which I respect or look forward, like look up to. Yeah, you're going to like base it on like disappointment, no, and that's what is supposed to keep them from not like doing bad stuff. The point of like disappointment. I know parenting is a huge, gigantic responsibility that just comes. There is no script. You don't know what to do. You're gonna just try your best and do your best so that this person that you have and you're supposed to take care of and have so much like care for, you always just try your best. So I do understand, like sometimes it's what they know, what has been passed down to them from their parents. So yeah, so us, is our turn to make choices to not just be exactly the same, because we did not like it. Be honest, everybody who likes to be beaten, basically no one. So we don't like it, so we have to not unlearn. We have to unlearn. Basically, I say basically a lot, and like and so. These are my words. So so the basics of everything you're going to do and try and correct is going to be love. If you have that, you're good. And some people might tell me, oh, they are bad children. These children, no matter what you do, you need to actually pick them up so that they can like listen and stuff. But I don't think that's how it works in anybody's mind. It's from the basics, it's what they learn that they take up. I know some people might have different levels of stubbornness based on personality, but despite that, even if the stubbornness is like very high, if the basics have been learned properly, there will still be that consciousness and conscience that like, oh, I'm going to disappoint or blah blah blah, and I would like correct and try to make steps and like do the right thing and heal and blah 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 blah. Okay, and also don't like unlearn all the mechanisms you've already learned, because like you can use it in life cases and like maybe at work or like in school. If there's someone that rubs you the wrong way and you're like, you just don't mix well, basically, you can like use those mechanisms that you've developed to be able to cope and not be like spiraling and ineffective and inefficient in your place of work or school. You find it really hard to heal because you're still in that place, you're still in that setting of your struggle or trauma. Just try and start now, because it really takes a lot of time. So getting a head start, even if you're still at that point, is still a good thing. When you leave, make a choice and a conscious effort to be better, because you didn't like what happened. So why would you say, because some people might say, oh, because blah 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 happened to me, I'm going to do blah 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 to everybody, or I'm going to do blah 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 to so because blah blah blah. So you're just justifying the bad things you do, which makes absolutely no sense, because you didn't like it. So make conscious efforts to not, because blah 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 happened to me, I'm going to make sure blah 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 doesn't happen to others. Doesn't that make more sense? Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And you also kind of have to like find balance to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your brain. Like as your students, for example, me, I'm a student, so I take care of my brain. Sometimes I try. Soul, heart, body, and mind. So like work out, meditate, love, pray, like read and refill your soul, and study your books for your brain. Yeah, take care of yourself. That's self-care. To say accept yourself and express yourself regardless and keep trying, and God's grace will be with you. It will take time. Progress takes time. If you break your arm, for example, it will take time to heal. That's how it works too in your mind and your heart. It will take a lot of time. Sometimes it could be like, oh, this arm is not healing, this wound is not healing, or whatever. But just keep trying, keep putting GB. Later, your wound will heal. Yeah. So express your potential, your full potential. Let yourself love. Let yourself be vulnerable. Care. Like, because when you like pull your balls up, you're not letting yourself do all those. You're not letting yourself feel, and it's all worth it. When you actually do let yourself be vulnerable and all that stuff, it is worth it. You will get hurt, but the point where you actually just enjoy is gonna be good, so it's worth it. Whatever you're going through, whether you want clear skin, even if it's like subtle, like I just want clear skin, or I just want anything, just go to God with it. He got you. You have that word, you have that like power, you have that backup for anything. This littlest, the largest. I know right now things are like shitty. I've been trying not to swear, but I don't know, man. But and there's like doubt and everything, but still just have faith and like hope and just hold on. There's still going to be light, and share love and light. Because if I make a decision that I would share love and light, there is one more love and light in the world, so that's good enough. Then just personal, because that's all you can do. You can't really change the entire world at one go. All you can do is change yourself, and you're in the world, so you are making an effort. You are actually trying. You are being effective. And last Psalm 69 verse 29 says, I feel like you should say this with me. Okay, so, but I am afflicted and in pain. Let your salvation, O Lord, set me on high. In conclusion, well, if you don't agree with what I have said, let's make this a safe place. You can voice your opinions in the comment section down below, and if we can't see to like eye to eye at the end of like the whole comment section conversation, let's just agree to disagree. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, leave your comments on like more content you want to see from me, and if you like this video, and any comments on this video and anything else you want to say, and also hit the bell so that you can know when I post. Thank you very much for watching. Bye guys, have a good day. I hope you have a really nice day. I hope you have a really